Israel is planning to fully take over the Gaza Strip following Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's meeting with his security cabinet. This comes despite international pressure for a stop in fighting to ease the hunger crisis. Israel's plan also indicates any mediation for a truce between Israel and Hamas has collapsed. Fox's Trey Yingst has more from Tel Aviv.
Israel is planning to significantly expand its offensive in the Gaza Strip. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with part of his security cabinet on Tuesday, discussing ways to, quote, instruct the IDF on how to win the war. And he's focusing on three major objectives.
Complete the defeat of the enemy in Gaza, release all our hostages, and ensure that Gaza will no longer pose a threat to Israel. We are not giving up on any of these tasks.
But it won't be easy. A senior official says Netanyahu plans to occupy the entire Gaza Strip. At the same time, Israel is trying to mitigate a growing humanitarian crisis, with deaths due to starvation climbing and aid trickling in through international airdrops and deliveries.
These parachutes are a disaster. We are fighting, and as you can see, it is crowded and people have to fight with knives and shooting just to get simple stuff.
Israel says it's now allowing merchants in Gaza to bring goods into the Strip for the first time in months, while also claiming Hamas is responsible for the lack of food and medicine.
The reason why there are food distribution problems is because there's a war going on, and they started the war. And that's the reality of it.
But the UN says that's not true, and there are ways to safely distribute the aid. But there simply aren't safe routes and agreed-upon methods for getting these supplies into the hands of Palestinian civilians.
While we have had some come in, it remains far insufficient to the needs.
The IDF chief of staff was scheduled to visit the U.S. this week, but he's now staying in Israel amid plans for a new offensive. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.